Today on Ian's Fish Room, we're going to be making changes to Ian's room. And so Ian is here joining me today. So if you guys watched our tour earlier of our different fish tanks, you've seen Ian's room before, you know he's got some guppy tanks over here. I'll show you there's another tank over there we're going to be getting rid of. But what we're going to be doing today is working to put a 75-gallon tank right here, which means we've got to move this shelf and all the stuff that's on it, and that's going to be our project for today. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that, and figured it was a good time for you guys to follow along.
Let's do it.
Alright, so we've got our bookshelf moved out of the way, and now it's time to bring the 75 gallons. So, you think we can do it, bud?
I don't know.
We're going to give it a shot. Alright, push it. Come on, keep pushing.
Thank you.
Push harder. Oh, alright, I'll go and push it. Alright, so we got the 75 gallon in here. We are going to end up moving this dresser later. I've got another spot for that, where that's going to go. And that bookshelf we pulled out of here is actually going to go here, just so we can have access to the entire front of the tank. Now, I got this tank for free off Facebook Marketplace. If you're not looking for tanks on Facebook Marketplace, you're probably missing out. I did have to reseal this tank, and if you want to see how I go through the process of resealing, it is a pretty easy job to do, but you can check out my link over here for the reseal videos. But Ian, now it's time for us to get some water in this tank. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we got our 75 gallon in place. We got it filled up. We got the furniture moved that we had to move. We've added a heater and a sponge filter, and we're working on getting the tank cycled. Should be pretty quickly, almost instantaneously cycled, because we put in a pre-cycled sponge. We keep extra sponge filters in all of our tanks. And so one of the things you may have noticed is we didn't put any substrate in this, and in an upcoming video we will do that. But the reason we didn't is because two reasons. One, we want to make sure it doesn't leak before we put substrate in, since the first time adding water in there, if it was to leak anything, we'll be able to take the water out and not have to worry about substrate. The second reason is we're actually going to be putting some fish in here very temporarily that are going to be getting rehomed to another aquarist. And so just to be able to make it a whole lot easier to catch, we don't want plants and substrate and hardscape in there, because they're only going to be in there for a very short time, and we'll plan the whole tank up afterwards. So if you want to see us do that and you want to check out our next video, make sure you click over here.
Thanks for watching. Bye.